Well, for Texas, 3 starters in this starting lineup, including their leading scorer, Timmy Allen, who was an all-conference player at Utah for 3 seasons before transferring in. Seton Hall led by Rhoden at 16.5 per game. Here's the steal for Rhoden. He's headed the other way, and the first bucket of the night is a Rhoden slam.
And one thing you can't do if you're Texas on the road, foul becomes a factor because now they're involved in the game off of a breakaway dunk.
Here's Trey Mitchell, one of those transfers for the Longhorns. Average 18 per game in 2 seasons. After half, they pulled away in the second. Alexis Yetna offline. Ike Obiagu with the rebound. Here's one of the big advantages for Seton Hall. That is size inside and mismatch against Obiagu. See if he can take advantage. He lays it off, and Mitchell takes advantage of it.
And that's a situation.
Offensive end. They're one of the slowest working teams in the country, but very efficient. Speaking of, that's exactly what Mitchell's been so far. He has the first 6 for Texas. Miles Cale, straightaway 3. Drops in. Shooters here for the first time. He missed their last game. He was under the weather. With a Harvard transfer in there for the first time that they brought in key transfers, but they do have key pieces coming back. Cale again. One of those key pieces. Are you sick of hearing? Oh, you can't gel these pieces from all over the place. And from the start, that's been a buy-in from this group. They're ready to do whatever they have to. And there is Carr knocking it down.
New players in all the time, whether that's transfers, whatever it may be. So he's built for that. See Sanders pull up and pick up the foul, especially in a competitive Big East conference.
Here's Samuel wide open off of the inbounds play. And that's Kevin Willard was talking defense in his huddle. Chris Beard's always talking defense, always the staple of his teams. Here's Mitchell back in the game. He's already got 8 for the Longhorns.
Good play there.
The Longhorns leading scorer so far, although they've taken turns carrying the torch. They've had 6 different leading scorers in their 7 games this year as Marcus Carr fills it up.
Well related. Else Cale can bring to the table for him.
And, of course, a guy named Cale.
Tough. Oh, you got to believe. Yeah. He got a little bit more taste and flavor to it than just regular
smooth left.
You have the 7-footer as compared to, even though Tyrese Samuel has some size, it's not the same as having Obiagu inside.
There's Richmond drilling a 3, and Seton Hall goes back in front. Adari Richmond led back-to-back rough games against Michigan and Ohio State, has turned it on in the 4 games since, averaging 7.5 points, 7.5 assists, and 5 rebounds in those 4 games.
And Syracuse transfer again. We know he can play. It's just a matter of playing within this system.
Ramey ties it.
And speaking of in the system, Ramey understands it, but you
able to break the press here. Carr steps inside and lays it off for Allen, who first shot of the night is there and the foul. Timmy.
Right now they're at 23. So when you look at pace of play, it's in favor of Texas. And now on offensive end.
Shot clock down to 5. Here's Rhoden knifing inside and a tough finish through contact. Allen goes into Harris with a size advantage. Banks it. 3-point game. 2.5 to go in this first half. Carr finds Mitchell. Got the defender to fly by and lays it.
The simple plays sometimes, bro, save you from turning the ball over and pick it up 5.
1 minute to go in this first half. Carr with a smooth step-back jumper. 8 from Marcus Carr and a timeout. Pirates at 7-1. Already we have a win over top 5 team in Michigan. Rhoden high off the glass. Now Devin Askew. The kick. Jones.
Travel.
Yep. With 19 seconds, it's Texas turnover.
But that's excellent defense. That's
seconds in the hands of Richmond. Syracuse transfer waiting, attacking with 5. Into the corner, Yetna. Knocks down a 3. And we go to the break tied at 37. With Alexis Yetna leading Seton Hall with a dozen.
You know, it hasn't been pretty for Seton.
As you're going to find, but they only forced 6 turnovers in that game. Ramey drills a 3. So he's got them both. Has Seton Hall back to within 3. Carr quickly the other way to lay it in. And now it's Rhoden working against Timmy Allen. Rises over the top and knocks it down. Deep positioning Samuel. Takes advantage. Allen spinning and finishing.
Standing defensive discipline by Samuel's arm straight up. See Aiken.
And the foul. Lead since the 8-minute mark of the first half. Aiken against Cunningham. Goes by him. The floater goes. And 5 in a row for both. Here's Rhoden. Jared Rhoden fades away and knocks it down. Timeout, Texas.
This is intrigue, I think, early, which is outstanding for college basketball.
Timmy Allen goes right up and twice gets denied by Samuel. 2-point game with 11:30 to go. Allen left alone this time. Outside Jones. Extra pass and a tie game on a slam from Mitchell. 0-footer, 0 inches, 0 centimeters.
You got to be in threes now. Got to be in threes.
Kale off balance. Puts Seton Hall. Their first buckets of the second. Back-to-back there. Trey Mitchell and then Miles Kale. Here's Mitchell again. Off the glass. Rattles in with an ankle injury and will not return. Back inside to Trey Mitchell. Again Samuel. Kicks it for Carr. Mitchell, 2 to shoot, gets to the rim, and with the left hand puts Texas in front.
The pump fake, able to get himself inside for 2.
Kadari Richmond has had a quiet night, but he even
starting lineup. So Chris Beard looking pretty smart right now.
There's been a couple changes to that lineup early on this season. He says probably not going to be the last, still feeling it out. Now it's Mitchell with the vision, sharing the ball for done well. Had to share the ball. Really good vision, really good passer. Here's Yetna with a corner 3. Rhoden has the offensive rebound. Up in traffic to tie it again. 10th tie of the game. And a timeout was 7.
Jared Rhoden, instead of forcing up a long jump shot, got it down. The Trey's been hot, just unfortunately able to knock that shot in. Offensive foul.
Yeah, a little out of control there for Richmond. Now Texas and has a double-double tonight. He sits with 5.5 to go. Here's Rhoden. Wow, he got the roll, and Seton Hall's got the lead. Timmy Allen against Yetna. Gets underneath and steps on the baseline. Texas has missed its last 8 shots. Ramey drives. It's Allen. It's a 1-point game at a time. Samuel comes to screen. Aiken against Ramey. Steps back. And knocks it down. Bryce Aiken. He was 0 for his first 7 from 3. His first one of the night is a huge one. Now it's Timmy Allen back the other way to cut it to 2. 23-point now. Texas waiting to pounce. They're able to break it to Kale with 15 seconds. It's Aiken that they choose.
Back to the line.
This is still a 1-and-1. All 9 of his points, all 10 of his points have come in the second half. 4-point game with 10 seconds to go. Here's Carr. Now it's Ramey. They've got to go. Ramey. No, the tip follow won't go. Allen throws it up. No. And Seton Hall has its second top 10 win of the year. 64-60 the final.